Hello everyone, welcome to Study Quest. Today is 20 August 2025 and in this video I'm going to explain Assam Tribune Editorial. This editorial will be useful for your answer writing in the upcoming APSC mains exam for GS2, GS3 and GS5 and our target is APSC mains this year. So let's begin the video. Today, 20 August 2025's article is written by Dr. Manmohan Das and he wrote about human resource development in the state. So, what he says is that sustainable socio-economic development in Assam urgently needs proper human resource planning, skill development, and effective policy implementation. So, what do you think? How can we develop the human resource development in the state? And what is your opinion on this article? Please do let me know in the comment section as this will be going to very useful for your upcoming APC mains exam. Let's see how I have framed the question from this article and how I have written my answer. So this question is going to be useful for your GS paper 2, paper 3 and GS 5. Why GS2? Because this can come in your policy implementation. In GS3, it may come in your socio-economic development, and in GS5, since it is related to Assam, so it is going to be useful for your Assam part. So please go through the question first and then write your own answer with proper examples or reports or diagram or anything that you find useful in your answer. So first the question is sustainable socio-economic development in Assam requires not only economic growth but also human development, skill enhancement and effective policy implementation discussed. So in the intro part, I started with the socio-economic development in the state. That is, the sustainable socio-economic development goes beyond GDP growth and it integrates human well-being, equitable opportunities, and long-term environmental balance. So what this means, because it is a very, impactful statement. That sustainable socio-economic development is not just about increasing GDP or building industries. It means improving the quality of life of the people in a way that can be maintained for the future also. So in Assam, this development depends mainly on three pillars. So first is the human development, right? Next is skill development, and the third one is effective policy implementation by the government. So, what is human development? So, human development ensures better health, that is a human well being, right? Better health, then education, and equal opportunities for all the communities. So, skill development in Assam gives youth the training and opportunities they need to get jobs. So, nowadays, you can see that government is doing so much for the for getting jobs for the youth, like ADRE. They are conducting ADRE. There are transparency in the examination, all the government jobs and semiconductor is being built so that employment generation can take place. Then there are so many other schemes. Japanese has been taught. So these are the things which will generate the job opportunities for the youth in Assam. Okay, now secondly, what I have mentioned is that Assam, with its rich natural resources and strategic location in the northeast, has immense potential but persistent gaps in human development, skill formation, and policy execution hinder the progress. Next is the body. So in the body, first thing I have mentioned is about the human development. That is the human development is the foundation for sustainability. So first, obviously, it comes the education sector. So literacy in Assam stands at around 73%, which is below the national average of 77%. So quality education, particularly in rural and tea garden area, is poor. For example, ASER. I have told you ACR full form in the last video. So if you don't know, go through that video and comment in the section what this report is about. So it highlights low learning outcomes in primary schools. Second thing is health. So infant mortality rate in Assam, that is 36 per 1000 live birth, is higher than the national average. But the malnutrition and maternal deaths remain a concern. Okay, so you know what malnutrition is, and maternal death is still a concern for the Assam government. Now, that next part is social equity. So, social equity means marginalized groups like T tribes and Char Chapuri communities lag behind in access to opportunities. So, we should do something for them also, for the T tribes and the Char Chapuri communities, because they stay in remote places, and the schemes or the things which are necessary for the upliftment of the community doesn't reach on time. Second thing which we can write is about the skill development, which links the youth to empowerment. So Assam has a youth pulse. So if your youth is strong, then your state is strong. So yet unemployment persists. So there is lack of employment. So if your state is your youth are employed, your youth are earning much, then your state GDP, your state status will increase automatically, because they are the pillars, they are the driving force for the GDP in a state. So according to the periodic labor force survey PLFS, educated youth unemployment in Assam is higher than the national average. You can see that the youth in Assam who have a good education background, they just leave their state and go to other states for job opportunities. So we should bring some really impactful job opportunities for the youths of Assam. So, skill development initiatives like PM Kaushal Vikas Yojana, ASDM, that is Assam Skill Development Mission, need better industry linkage. And for example, the upcoming Skill University at Mongolia, you know about the Skill University at Mongolia, it has been built in 2020, and it aims to create job ready youths. But its success depends on tie ups with industries like IT, tourism, and agro processing. Next is effective policy implementation, which will bridge the gaps. So first, policies like Assam Startup Policy 2017, then State Industrial Policy 2019, and ease of doing business reforms exist, but bureaucratic delays and lack of monitoring reduce their effectiveness. For example, despite Assam industrial corridor plans, many industrial projects face delays due to land acquisitions and infrastructural bottlenecks. So need for convergence between the central schemes like the Jal Jeevan Mission, Skill India, and state initiatives. So this is the need that Assam needs right now. So, at last, I would end my answer with a way forward towards sustainable development. So, first thing is that we should invest in the human capital, that is, improve schools, strengthen the health infrastructure, that is, telemedicine in remote areas, and ensure nutrition security. Second thing we can do is the skill industry linkage, that is, promote development aligned with Assam strength. That is the tea industry, bamboo handloom, IT, renewable energy, and ecotourism. Third thing we can do is inclusive policy implementation, like decentralized planning, strengthen panchayati raj, and autonomous councils for better delivery. And the last thing we can do is environmental sustainability. This is very important for Assam, because Assam has a huge natural resources, and balance between development with conservation, like Kaziranga ecotourism, flood resilient infrastructure, and renewable energy projects is very, 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 very essential for Assam. So, with these, we came to the conclusion part, and how I'm going to conclude is like that sustainable socio-economic development in Assam lies not just in exploiting natural resources or attracting investments, okay, but in empowering its people through education, health, and skills, backed by transparent and effective governance. Only then the Assam can transform its demographic advantage and strategic location into long-term prosperity. So this is what Assam needs. This is what Assam should take into consideration for its growth. And with this, I'm going to conclude my today's video. I hope you like the video. Please subscribe to my channel and we will meet in the next video. Till then, take care.